Okay, the last thing I want to go over are open-ended questions. Here is where you could all come up with different answers, but I want you to think about how you are going to come up with a problem where I give you the sum or the difference or the product or the quotient. Now, what are all those words? Well, let's talk about sum. Sum, you should know, is the answer to an addition problem. That's adding, okay? So I want you to find two integers with the same sign whose sum is negative 14. So, same sign, remember our rule, same sign, add, and keep, right? So we want to come up with two numbers with the same sign. We get negative 14. So we know that they both have to be negative because if we keep the sign, that means if my answer is negative, my two numbers have to be negative, okay? So all you do is you come up with two numbers that you add together to get negative 14. So you could do 1 and 13, 2 and 12, 3 and 11, 4 and 10, and so on. So I'm going to get fancy schmancy here, and I'm going to pick 6 and 8 because 6 plus 8 is 14, but we want it to be negative. So it would be negative 6, and I'm going to put parentheses because we always want to separate the negative number from the plus sign. So negative 6 plus negative 8 is negative 14. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Give two integers whose different signs is whose sum, so that's adding, is 10. So different signs we subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. Keep larger number. Okay, so now but we're adding. So we have to come up with numbers with different signs that when we subtract them, we get 10. So when we subtract them, because different signs we subtract. So let's say 20 minus 10, 25 minus 15, 10 minus 2, 14 minus 4, all of these numbers, when we subtract them, we get 10, but they have to have different signs. So I'm going to use 14 and 4. Now, 14 plus 4 is 18. That's not 10, but one has to be negative and one has to be positive, so we subtract. Well, if I make the 14 negative, different signs subtract 10, but keep the sign of the larger number. Well, that answer should be negative 10. So we're going to undo that negative sign, and then let's make the 4 negative. So now, different signs subtract, higher number is positive. My answer is positive 10. So you are done with the lesson. The only thing you have to do is the homework worksheet. So that is attached in Schoology, and then you are going to take a picture of it using your Notes app and submit it. All right? Thanks, guys.